This is a video which will give you a short introduction to finding and accessing articles using LibrarySearch. Before you begin, you need to check whether you're registered with the university. It can take between 5 to 10 days from uploading your photo for your LibrarySearch account to be created. Secondly, do you have any overdue books or fines? If so, these may have blocked your library account. There are two ways to access LibrarySearch. You can do this through the student portal by clicking on the library icon. Alternatively, you can search online for CCCU Library and click on the link, and here we are. Firstly, you always need to sign in to LibrarySearch before starting your session. Okay, so it's remembered me, I'm already signed in. If it didn't, it would have a pop-up box I could fill in, or I could click here to sign in too. I'm going to begin by searching for a specific article. My lecturer has given me this reference and now I need to find it. So what I've done is copied just the title of the article, which is here, and I'm now going to paste it into the search box and make sure it's selected to everything, which means it will search all of the resources that we have at our disposal. Okay, because it's been very specific, it's brought up the actual article. Now, if I click on View Online, it should show me if I have access. There we go, so full text available. I have, so I'm going to click on Go. Okay, so it's brought the article up for me. Now here we've got access to the abstract, which is quite helpful because I can check to see if it's any use before I actually download it or read the whole article. I can look at the full text online if I want to just breeze through it slightly, and I can also download the PDF if I wanted to work on it offline, perhaps I was travelling on the train. Okay, so now I want to do a general search to see what there is on my topic. I'm going to go back to LibrarySearch, refresh it, and I'm going to just, actually there's one way that I could look is by going to the databases. I could select Social and Applied Sciences, and that will give me a list of databases that I can look through. I can also do the same for e-journals to see what journals we have alphabetically. Okay, so that's one way of doing it. Another is I'm going to use a keyword. So I have one that I want to look up. I'm just going to type that in. Okay, and again leave it on everything so that I can get all the search everything. Let's have a look. Right, so that's given me a pretty huge list of results. There's no way I can search for all of those. So what I need to do now is start to refine those results, narrow them down a bit. So I'm going to select peer-reviewed journals. That's just the journals that are sort of recommended and checked by other academics. I'm also going to say articles because I want something that's a bit quick to read that I can focus on. So I've done that. A good way to narrow it down even further is to change the publication date. I want to see if there's anything new that's been created in the last year, so we'll just do that. Okay, so that's narrowed it down again to 5,000 odd. Now I'm going to just refine the subject a bit more. Let's see what we've got here, some options. Right, so I'm going to go for this one, oxidative stress, and include it. There we go. So it's brought it down even further, which is great. If you knew your journal title that you'd like to look at, you can also select that as well. So let's choose this one, Plant Journal. So here we go, it's given a list of different articles. Again, you can view online to see what access we have. And here's a good example. So I have access via Science Direct, that's great. But it does say here, if you're accessing off-site, you'd need to sign in and click here. So it's good to read that just in case you have any difficulties. Just remember that tip. But we're okay because we're on campus. Right, so let's do search. And here we go. So it's a different format, but it's the same idea. We've got the abstract that we can check through. We've also got the full text article down here. And if I want to download it, I can here just by clicking on the PDF. Okay, so that's shown us an idea of how we can access online journals. So sometimes you may encounter difficulties, and here's a little guide to troubleshooting those difficulties. So if you can't access an article, check our guides on specific databases. So let's see if the link works. Yeah. Right, here we go. This is our list of guides on the website, on the library section. It's got guides to using LibrarySearch, but it also guides for the specific databases that you might encounter. So this can be just a little bit useful. So some of them have unusual ways of logging in, and you can just check here and it might help you give you your answer. Alternatively, you can contact the library for help. If you really need some help, you can just contact us. We've got different ways you can do that. Let's have a look at the contact us page. So you can email us if you've got a library account inquiry, and you've got the different locations there too. Subject-specific inquiries, you can email your liaison librarian directly, which would, if it's social and applied sciences, that could be me. Let's have a quick look there. There we go. There I am. And we've got our other librarians here that you can contact. So, and back to my original slide, you've got my particular email address there, and also the Twitter account, which we've newly launched, and we're aiming to help as a resource and information source for you. Okay, so there we go. I hope that's been helpful. Thanks. Bye.